Hey guys, welcome back. Six Eye Reviews. Today we're going over Ralph Breaks the Internet, and I've brought a special guest, my niece, Alana.
Hi. Also, I would like to give a shout out to Layla McCrae. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we just want to thank you for commenting, for being the first comment of the video, and yeah, we just wanted, they just wanted to let you know they always read your comments and they will happily put your requests into their videos.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're hired. Great. All right, so getting down to it. From the trailers, we see Ralph breaks the internet. Ralph and his best friend Vanellope are going through a problem because Vanellope's game breaks. And when that arcade breaks, all the characters in the game are now homeless. Ralph has the bright idea of going to the internet to finding the piece that's broken, and it becomes an adventure to find it. At the same time, it looks like Vanellope is going through a change of heart on like what she actually wants, or she's realizing her dreams that she doesn't want to be stuck in the same game. Story. What did you think about it?
I thought the story was really good, but I don't think they were like really that clear on it. Just because, honestly, I felt like the beginning and the middle could be like a whole different like movie, and the third could like the ending part could be like its own like movie, and it could like explore Penelope.
Yeah, so they were a little convoluted. They had two main stories. They should have just stuck to one.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear that. All right. Well, looking at the world that they're in, was it way too fast paced? Was it way too slow paced, or was it just right?
Well, there's a princess scene. That's in the trailer. So there's a princess scene. I felt like they were going like way too quickly because it was probably like maybe a 5-minute video. Scene at the most. But yeah, I felt like because like if they were like shooting, for example, if like when Vanellope like comes in and she like blasts through the door, it goes. And I didn't think it was like sloppy with like the camera switch. I just thought they were doing it like way too quickly.
Yeah, so you didn't have time to admire the princesses.
No.
Give the children what they want. They want the princesses. Now the rest of the movie though. Okay, so they went over too quickly on your favorite part. What about the rest of the movie? Was it boring or was it way too quick? Especially going with the story, was it hard to keep up? What's up?
I didn't think it was boring at all. I just felt like some parts, maybe they weren't, I felt like some parts didn't really go with what the movie's trying to put out there. Mm-hmm. I didn't think some of the parts, so I was kind of like wondering, like, throughout the movie, does this really go with the movie? So, I mean, I wouldn't say it was boring, but it kind of got me thinking most of the movie.
Which is distracting. So that sounds like story. That sounds like hearkening our story. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the thing I loved about the first Wreck-It Ralph was nostalgia. I loved seeing Street Fighter. I loved seeing all the different games that I grew up with and seeing them on screen, and they were acting like themselves. I loved that. This movie doesn't have the nostalgia, but it does have what's going on in our world. Twitter birds, Google, you see all these other, the Buzz videos. YouTube. And you also see the princesses and Star Wars.
Oh, my Disney.
Oh, her Disney. What did you...
No. That's what it's called. Oh, my Disney.
Oh, it was called Oh, my Disney. So how did you feel about that? How did you feel about the characters that you saw?
Okay, well, first of all, don't even get me started on the princesses. I'm not trying to be I kind of am. A critique, that's what maybe reviews did.
Happens.
So, basically, the princesses were not princesses. They just weren't. Like, I mean, I guess most of the time they were nice. They were like the princess personality. But, they were being super mean to Merida. They were like talking behind her back. They were like, oh my god, look at her. Like, she's like from another studio. When they could have been, she's another studio, but it's okay. She's still our girlfriends. But no, they were like, she's from another studio.
So they weren't acting like themselves.
No.
Can't mess with the Disneys. Now, animation. How did you feel about the animation? Going from remembering that this is the whole internet, so you are going to go from one side of the internet where animation is fantastic to the other side of the internet where animation is not fantastic. How did you feel the grand scope of things about how these characters were drawn and how the world was created?
I thought they did a pretty good job from like other realms, I guess you could say, of like the worlds. But because like obviously it's gonna be different graphics, and I did like every single one of those graphics. I felt like maybe they tried just a little bit harder on Slaughter Race. I don't know why, because I just But yeah, that's
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Now, with the movie as a whole, it has a job. All the movies have a job. Okay, horror films supposed to make us scared. Comedies supposed to make us laugh. This is an adventure comedy for children. Did it do its job? Were you laughing? Were you feeling adventurous?
If it's an adventure comedy, I wouldn't say. Maybe it's just an adventure. Maybe not the comedy part. I mean, it was pretty funny here and then, but I wouldn't call it a comedy. Yeah, I would say it's more of an adventure because, like, some parts I could sit through without laughing, and some jokes I didn't really get. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm grown out of them, but then again, I'm still a little kid.
So you're just looking at them.
Yeah, I just didn't get it.
So after seeing the movie and you know what everything's about, would you pay, assuming you had a job, full price, $12 to $15 a ticket, full price, nothing extra, nothing Dolby or anything like that, if moviegoers know what I'm talking about, would you pay full price for this movie? Would you actually invest in it?
I wouldn't really pay full price for it. I think maybe most people would, but from my perspective, I don't really think. I mean, it is a part 2, of course. Like, it's like when The Incredibles came out. There was, like, more adults wanting to see it than kids. But, yeah, I felt like that's how it was for Wreck-It Ralph. But I would not pay full price for it. Maybe like, $4 off or, like, a discount or something.
No discount.
But I definitely would pay full price.
All right, so the time of the video. Mind you, let me just squeeze in real quick. Gal Gadot is amazing in anything she does. I didn't even know she was in this movie. Like, I didn't realize that was her. But that was Gal Gadot. I loved her. Voice actor. The voice actors, I honestly appreciated all of the voice actors. I felt like every single time, even the princesses sounded like the princesses. They might have not acted like the princesses, but they definitely sounded like the princesses. So it was great as far as the voice actors are concerned. Great job on that. How many eyes?
Excuse me.
Talk to me.
Just really quick. I just wanted to say, I forgot to mention it, but Merida, they didn't make her roll for acting. I forgot to say this.
That's true.
She was talking like gibberish when in the actual movie Brave. She didn't talk like that. Like, she had an accent, but it wasn't like as strong as they made her have in the movie. I don't even know if she was saying real words. Honestly,
she wasn't. It's horrible. You guys are mean. All right. So eyes. How many eyes would we actually give it? Going over all the topics that we did. I'll let you take over. We don't have eyes. Apologize for that. Or maybe we do. I'm not sure yet. How many eyes would you give it out of 6?
I think I would give it a 3 stars. 3 stars. Three
we don't have stars here.
Yeah, 3 eyes.
You give it 3 eyes? Yeah, so like...
0.5%.
Half of the eyes.
Or maybe, can I do half an eye?
Let's go with it, sure.
All
Make the rules up.
3 half an eye.
3.5 eyes?
Yes, I knew I said that wrong.
All right, so you heard it here, guys. My niece, Alana, 3.5 eyes for Ralph Breaks the Internet. One-time watch, it sounds like, at a discount. You're going to buy it? Like the DVD? Like the Blu-ray? No, we're not buying it. We're not buying it. Okay. And it is fun, absolutely. But I agree with her, 100%. I wouldn't buy the Blu-ray, and I honestly would not pay full price if I knew what I was running into. It's fun, but it's not. So it's not a full price movie. So 3.5 eyes. Alana, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. And we are going to have more videos by the end of the week, so stay tuned.